Hello. Let me turn on my light. Yes. Can you see me? Can you see me, Dad?
I saw that
Oh.
picture you sent.
All right. Oh, of the mail slot?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't read what you just wrote in that email. You were questioning if this.
I wanted to find out, have you cut a hole in the wall yet?
Yes, that's the hole in the wall that I
It looks like a felt tip pen.
cut a hole in the wall. Yeah, there's a hole in the wall.
On the outside or the inside?
On both. There's an opening.
Oh, I thought it was a felt tip pen thing.
No, it may just look completely dark the way I took it, but that's a hole.
Oh, okay. How does that hole compare with this hole?
Well, I traced the inside of this to cut the hole.
Okay.
And then this,
Forget the metal plate now for a minute.
So I'm just telling you that the hole is perfect with this, and this is perfect with this.
Have you put this hole in front of the hole in the wall?
Yeah, that's what I did. I took that picture to, that's one of the pictures I sent you of me doing exactly that.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so what was the picture with the felt tip pen?
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be mistaken because I didn't, there's nothing with the felt tip pen. Let's see here.
So the hole in the wall on the inside of the house is the same size as this wood, right?
Oh yeah, that's a hole. This is not a felt tip pen. That's a hole. That looks like a pen. You're right. It looks like a Sharpie, but that's actually that's a hole in the wall.
Okay, when you hold this slot, against that hole.
Yeah, and that's the other picture. Look at the picture I sent you because that's it right there.
Oh, okay. Hold that up. Okay, so. The drywall's a little raggy around the edge, right?
It looks pretty good, but a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the hole. I think I gotta cut the hole bigger so the frame can fit back on the studs. Yeah, so the hole is gonna be longer. It's not gonna be.
Hold it, stop. Why do you cut the hole bigger so it'll fit on the studs?
Oh, okay, because that's what you. I thought that's what you told me. You want the frame to inset in, and then. But now, if I don't cut the hole, the frame will just screw through the drywall, and then into the studs. Yeah.
Okay. So we want the frame to inset into a hole.
Yeah.
So that it snugs on.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to cut the hole bigger.
You're gonna have to cut the hole now. One way of cutting that hole bigger is to hold that frame up to the wall, okay? Hold it level, and then mark the wall with a pencil what it takes for this to snug in. Now, when you cut it bigger, we want to make the frame smaller though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold that frame up.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to cut it substantially smaller. Not left to right, but up and down.
That's right. Cut some of this off.
Cut some of that off.
Yeah.
Now, when you cut it off, you want to leave a little room at the bottom for the flap to hit.
Yeah, all right. Okay, all right.
So, show me...
I have to, all right.
Show me where you'd like to mark it, where you think it can go this way.
I don't know. Well, we have to...
How much would you like to cut off?
Have to leave room for the screw. Well, the screws can be within this space, right? Within. It doesn't have to be up here. They can be in this piece.
Can be in those end pieces.
All right. So Yeah, I'd probably like to really thin it out to maybe leave like an inch or 2 inches max, I think.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do. The final cut does not have to be made first. What you can do is
Right.
measure from the wood, the slot up. You want to leave an inch or what?
Well, we had to put the hinges on there, so I don't know how big the hinges are, but if I leave 2 inches, that'd probably be big. Yeah, the hinges
So,
are.
do you have a ruler?
Uh, my yard. It's in the other room. My measuring tape.
Can you get it?
Yeah. All right. Mom, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to Dad. Do you want me to go in the other room? Okay. Okay. Here's my measuring tape.
Okay. So how wide is that from the slot to the top edge?
It is 3 1/4 inches.
Okay. Show me. Okay. Now put the ruler on so I can see. Okay. So you want to take it down to.
Is that backwards or is that looks backwards? Oh no, that looks good. Yeah.
That's all right. No,
Okay.
I can read it. Let's take it down to inches. When the top. Let's take it down each. Bring it down like this.
All right.
So the measurement from the hole, you're going to leave 2 inches.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Now, how are you going to cut that?
Probably with the I could do it with the table saw. That'd probably be nice.
That's right.
Okay.
So cut that off, and then we're going to take a look at it.
Maybe even less than 2 inches, but I don't know how much room I need for the hinges. So hinges.
Let's do 2 inches and take a look at it visually.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Well.
Then you can always take more. So
right.
What you're going to do is you're going to set the blade for 2 inches, and then there's going to be a curve. So you're not going to cut on the
right. Yeah.
inch line.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you can take one side off.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to have to mark the other, and then take the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
And then let's take a look at it.
All right. So don't cut the size.
What we're doing is easing into it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So the blade is going to be this high above the wood.
Right. Yeah.
And you're going to use a push stick and measure that fence so it's square.
All right. I can do that.
You want to do it now?
Oh, you mean I gotta go out and turn on the table saw, so I'd want to hang up with you. Yeah, okay. I guess let me hang. I gotta put on my jacket, so it's out in the other garage.
You don't have to hang up.
All right, all right.
Oh, wait a minute! It's out in the cold.
Well, no, it's in the garage. I can go out there. It's just gonna take me a couple minutes to do this.
Oh, okay.
All right,
so
just
leave it on.
all right. Okay.
This is Homer Polis.
Mom.
I have run some additional numbers, and I think you'll find them very interesting. If you could give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Hello. Hi. I'm Eleanor, Bernie's new secretary. You must be Ruth. I mean, Mrs. Madoff. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, where is he? I just got back from Florida with my sister. He's supposed to have lunch with us. He's not picking up his phone.
Mr. Berman, we haven't opened his offices. He's going to be in meetings all afternoon.
What's your name again?
Eleanor. Eleanor Scolari.
Oh, girl.
Want to be under mistresses? Oh, come on. Try that on there so I get jealous.
Sorry, kid.
Mr. Ward, this is Harry Markopoulos. I am checking with you again regarding the Madoff materials that I sent to you. And if you wouldn't mind giving me a call back, you can reach me through Ed Mannion. Do you know what I see everywhere that I look at? I see red flags. Red flag number one. Why aren't the commissions charged fully disclosed to investors? Red flag number two. Why would Madoff leave 4% on the table? I'll tell you why. It's a con. It's a scheme. It's to lure them in. It's to make them happy. That's what that 4% is for. Yes, hello, Mr. Ward. This is Harry Markopoulos calling you once again regarding the Madoff materials. Red flag number 12. Madoff goes 100% cash for every December 31st year. See, that effectively wipes the books clean. Red flag number 31. Some guy in a strip mall is his independent auditor verifying the accounting accounts. Now, you're forcing me to conclude that you are simply unwilling to take on anyone of real power, or you're simply unable to grasp the magnitude of what it is that I've shown you, or you're just too lazy to do anything about it. Mr. Capshaw? Thank you. Euros. Pesos. Yen. You set them up and I'll knock them down. Okay. What's the matter? It's okay. Money later. We'll talk. No. We'll talk now. What? Roger.
Roger's sick.
The poison there. The Madoff family curse. You? This is Harry Markopoulos. Markopoulos, who is this? Michael O'Krant. I'm a financial reporter. I heard that you've been digging around in the workings of Madoff's fund and have some concerns. Who is it? Michael O'Krant. I'm a financial news reporter. If I pick you up, I'll find your credentials online. Is the National Press Club Award good enough for you? If I do go ahead and print this, the whole industry's going to read it. Be sure the mainstream press won't leave one off. If I told you what I had on Madoff, you wouldn't have the guts to print it. Right, Mr. Markopoulos.
Pretty off that.
All right, Mom, I'm back inside. Yeah. Yes. Mom, are you okay? They're locked.
The outside and inside ones?
Yeah, what's that light? Is that just from my door?
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yes, I just want to make sure I'm safe.
You are very safe. I'm here. I'm still talking to Dad. Mom, do you want me to go in the other room? Mom, do you want me to go in the other room and talk to Dad?
No, you're fine there.
Okay.
Be sure the outside ones.
Okay. All right, I made that cut.
Huh?
I'm done.
Where is it? Okay, good. Well, you're really getting into that table saw. So it's working out for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now the lip we put on is only going to cover about that far from either end.
Yeah.
And about that far.
Good. All right. Well, I guess
Let
I
me
don't-
get a wait a minute. Let me get a ruler.
I don't know how far you're gonna get into this before I put the flapper on. Do I put it on the wall and everything first, or?
Wait a second. Well,
I mean, am I ready to primer this and paint it white?
Hold it up. You may want to come in some more. Hold it up against the wall. See what you think of it.
Oh. Okay, you want me to take a picture of it?
No.
I'm sure it looks good.
What I want you to see
Yeah.
when you hold against the wall, you think it looks too klutzy? You want it thinner?
Okay.
Okay.
Take a look.
Because the hinge the thing we put down
Yeah.
is going to overlap the edges maybe half an inch.
All right. Let me just let me see it. I'll take a picture of it.
Yeah.
No apology necessary. If I saw an article like the one in Barron's, I'd have questions too.
You do know it's not us who need the assurance. It's just a few squeaky wheel clients.
You might think that the managers of one of my biggest feeder funds were here because the Barron's article had people talking.
Of course, you certainly don't need us to tell you how tricky clients can be.
Maybe it was the article, or maybe it was just the little voices in their heads worrying if my returns were too good to be true.
But obviously, we put a lot of stake in our reputation for due diligence. So we really appreciate you taking the time to lay it all out for us.
This is Frank Scully, the Vice President of Systems and Technology for our firm.
How was the traffic coming down 95? Not bad. Merritt was pretty clear. Now, I assume the best place to start is a walkthrough of how we execute trades on your behalf.
Translation. I know that you want some proof that the trades listed in those monthly statements are legit.
This software is our direct link to the European options markets, where we find most of our counterparties. Now, let's buy a hedge option. I'll tell you what, you choose it.
I mean, it's pretty big and bulky.
What?
It's pretty big and bulky. But it's going to look good, but it's pretty big.
Okay, so let's. How much more you want it to come down?
You mean I'll start moving the ends now? Well, this is...
Not the
Yeah.
ends in.
All right.
Give me a rough. Yeah, and mark it with a pencil.
Yeah, I got my tape measure here.
Yeah.
So I could say I don't know how much room I need to leave for the brackets, for the hinges.
Oh, the hinges. Maybe. Let's see if we take it down 1 inch from the hole. Let's see where that would be.
Okay, let me draw a little pencil.
A pencil. Okay. And how about the other side? Okay, now let's see.
But is there room for the hinges if I do that?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of room for the hinges.
Where are my marks? I don't even know if you can tell where they're. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and cut the top and the bottom piece.
Cut how much off?
To
Cut.
that line.
Let's see.
Remember, you're not going to cut on the line. You're cutting a little bit above it.
All right, so I'm going to cut about. I'm going to cut about an inch off.
Okay.
An inch off that side.
We're sneaking up on this thing.
Well, these sides are not completely even here. They're not the same. So, okay.
The mail slot wants to be centered.
Yeah, I don't know if the mail slot is centered either. It kind of doesn't look like it. Let's see here. That's 3.5. Yeah, it's definitely not centered. The mail slot is not centered, so I need to cut it.
No, we're not going to worry about that because that's how wide we need it for
Right.
the
Yeah.
studs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But I guess I could have cut the inserts differently to have it centered. So I messed that up.
No, wait, hold it. How much off are you?
About a half an inch. That's all right. All right, it's no big deal. So,
Now, let me ask you a question. Did the ends fit onto the studs?
yeah,
Okay, so
I just did the hole wrong. I should have put.
that's all. That's all right.
I should have put a longer piece in here and moved that over or something.
No, we're gonna live with that.
Okay. All right. Let's
Now,
see here.
one way of centering the hole is to cut the ends equal.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't fit on the studs.
Right. So we're not going to worry about
Yeah.
that now.
Let's see here. So I'm gonna.
So just cut off.
I need to cut off about 1 inch
Now
on
shrink
this.
that mother down.
1 inch on that side. Yeah, I'm outside in the garage, and Mom comes out there in her robe to tell me to lock the doors. Man, it's cold outside. I'm like, you cannot be out here at all like this.
Well, you want to do this tomorrow?
No, I'd like to do this right now. I can go do it. It won't take that long.
Okay. Because wait, hold it. How the hell are you measuring that? Don't measure that way. Turn that thing around.
Because these are not equal. These things are not equal thicknesses.
You're going to measure from the edge of the hole.
From the hole to where I want to cut.
That's right. So if you measure 1 inch, they're going to even up.
All right. I'll go out there and measure too. All right, that's about what I had.
Okay. Now, are you 1 inch from this side? You have a straight edge? Now,
Yeah,
if
I
you're
was right.
using a table, Scott.
Yeah, I know. I did this correctly. I did it right.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man. All right. Give me a couple minutes.
You're going to save those pieces of wood that you're cutting off.
Save them. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Allow us to help you get the most from your insurance benefits. And now we
Mom, I'm going back outside for a couple minutes. I'm going back out in the garage for a couple minutes. Okay, I'll be right back in. All right. But hang on. I got your sound down there. All right. Did you see it?
Okay, now hold. Okay, now go hold that. How come that other side looks like it's not sanded? Are both sides sanded?
Yes. Yeah, they feel good.
Okay.
Oh, because
Now,
there's that's glue and stuff on there. That's permanent. That's not gonna come off.
Scott,
I'm telling you, I sanded the hell out of this thing, and that did not disappear at all. I mean, it did disappear. The newspaper.
show me what you think is glue.
I mean, it's not glue, but
Oh, it's coloration of the wood.
I guess so. Yeah, but it is smooth. I sanded it all.
Okay. Now go hold that against the wall.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's going to go in.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think of
I'm sure it looks fine.
What do you mean you're sure? Are you a woodworker or not?
Well, what are we gonna do if it doesn't? I mean, what am I saying? That's it. This is it.
Go look at it.
I'm sure. Yeah, I think that'll look very nice.
Okay.
If we can shape this up a little bit too.
Now we're going to bevel the edges. Okay? One side, the part that's going to be showing. Now, one way of beveling them, your table saw, can you bend that blade like this?
Yeah.
Does it go this way or in toward the fence?
No, well. You can put the fence on either side of the blade, so I think it would go away from the fence.
Okay.
But I think you can put the blade on either side.
Okay. So do you have a measurement at the bottom that shows the percentage?
Yeah, I have one of those things. Yes.
Okay. So you're going to bevel.
You want me to cut like this at an angle or something like this?
Yes, but you're not going to cut it from the bottom.
Okay.
You're going to cut it.
All right. So like from the middle.
I'll show you where you're going to cut it. And cutting it this way, the blade is like this, and you have to adjust the fence.
But how am I not gonna? I can't not cut it from the bottom. How can I cut up? How
I'm
can
going
I?
to show you. Now, I need to know if the blade
Yeah. No. Oh. Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
in
Yeah.
or goes is
Yeah.
which way
Either
you
way,
put it
I
in.
can. Either way, I could. Though the blade spins toward me.
No, not spins. When you turn it, so it goes like this.
Yeah,
This
so-
is on the table saw.
So the table saw is away from the fence. Is pointing away from the fence. And then it would, and the blade is spinning toward me.
Okay.
And then so that would be backwards. And draw it. I think well, maybe it's backwards the way I'm viewing it. Where's the fence in that picture? On the right or the left side? All right, maybe it didn't matter. Let's see. The fence is right. Okay. All right. So we're okay. All right. All
Here's
right.
the fence.
Yeah. That's No, I think the blade. No, it can go either way. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it can go this way,
Yeah. I think go either way. Yeah.
okay. Now you're going to adjust the fence, so you're going to take off.
Right. Just that. Okay. All right. So just a small. I'm marking on the piece of wood here too.
Yeah.
So like halfway up, you think?
Yeah. Now here's what's going to happen. You see this wood right here?
Yeah, like that. Like that right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now you're not going to cut the corner off that though. You're just going to cut the edges because
Yeah, the corner like that, right like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here's
Yeah.
what's going to happen. You're going to have to work at setting this. See this space right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the thickness of you. That's a ½ inch thickness of your drywall.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All
So
right.
with this, when this snugs in,
All right.
this
So
is going to be
yeah,
facing you.
I got you. All right.
Now, do you have a piece of wood that's the same thickness and thickness as that wood you used?
Yeah, I have more 2x4s.
Okay. What you're going to do is push through. You're going to practice setup so that you get the fence is going to push it, and the blade. Now, if the blade comes out, then you're going to cut off the body. You're going to turn it over and cut it off.
Okay.
Then the top will be down.
Would you be sure to lock all the doors when
Yeah.
you're done?
Yeah, the doors are locked. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So you want me to where's my mark here? All right. All right. So
Now, the edge that I
all right. So a ½ inch.
okay, and I do not want this to be here's your cavity.
Yeah, you want me to cut? You don't want me to cut a square like that, do you? Oh no, I know. Okay, I know what you mean.
What
Sorry.
I'm saying
Okay,
is
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but I need about how much room is that now? 1 inch or 2 from the hole to the cavity.
From the hole out to outside out to
The outer edge, yeah.
let's see. One side is between the is just under what the hell is that? It's almost between 3/4 and 1 inch,
Why is the other side different?
and this side is no. They're about the same here. It's less than an inch though. 1 inch minus. They are 1/8 of an inch different, and they're
Okay.
I don't know.
What I want, if this is the cavity,
Yeah.
I want about ½ an inch this flat because I'm going to put hinges on there.
All right.
So what you're doing is just taking this edge off, and you got to practice this with another piece of wood
Okay.
where that fence is.
Yeah. All right, that's quite a cut. All right, all right. So how much room? A ½ an inch between the opening and where the hinge is going to be?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
by running a couple pieces of wood through, not this until you're set,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see. And you can draw the cavity on a piece of scrap wood.
Okay.
Now the scrap wood you want this long.
Yeah, about the same length. Yeah.
Now, do you know how to cut the short end? How to make a bevel on that end?
I believe I can do this, but
Now, the bevel on that end
But-
is done by using that square.
but how do you not? Okay, all right. Okay, so
In other words, you're running it along the fence using this long end.
so you think I can raise the blade so it doesn't start cutting at the very bottom? So the blade will start cutting up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Because when you raise the blade, if you move the fence
Oh, okay.
back,
All right. Okay, I got you. All right. Okay, but how's the wood gonna be able to be against the fence, cutting this thing? Let me see that drawing again.
okay, here's your fence.
Yeah.
Here's the wood,
Yeah. All right.
and here's the blade. And all you do is move the fence so that the cut
All right.
is that edge.
All right. Okay. All right. I'll practice that.
Yeah, you have to practice. Now, you may make 3 or 4 cuts.
Yeah.
Scrap lumber to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
And you run it through slowly. Now, when it comes to the end, okay,
Yeah.
the end is done using that mechanism that's like a square,
Yeah. I got that.
so that you can run it up and use the blade. And this takes practice. This is not, do not do this final piece of wood
Yeah. All right.
first time. You'll be making that again.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that again. Yeah. All right. All right.
But do you see what we're driving toward?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to take very much off at this thing. If you want room to put the hinges on, it's going to be very,
You're going to leave me half an inch
I mean,
by
yeah.
hinge. That's it.
Now look.
Well, and that saw blade can be, yeah, like that.
That little piece right there on the
No,
end.
not that. The next one.
Yeah.
Or move the blade down.
Yeah.
Fence back, blade over, so that you're catching the corner.
Yeah. All
And
right.
that's why you have to practice and practice. And you may go through 3 or 4 boards setup.
Yeah. All right.
You have a tendency to rush, so this is not. And if you rush and do this wrong, you're gonna make another one.
I understand that. I'm not. I don't want to mess that up, so I will practice that.
No,
Yeah. All right.
you want to take up a nice corner. So when that goes in the wall,
Yeah.
you got that bevel. We're going to take the klutziness off this whole thing.
Yeah. All right.
Practice. Jesus. Now, I think that if you go 45 degrees, scrap wood, compare it.
All right. I'll work on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mom, are you okay?
I'm gonna check the doors.
Don't your feet hurt?
No, I'm gonna check the doors.
I know, you just did that
Are
though.
the doors locked?
Yeah, they're all locked.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Okay, good night. All right.
Double check and make sure.
Okay.
And after we cut it, then we're going to soften that.
Yeah. All right. It should look
Sand,
nice.
soften.
All right. And you don't want me to install the outside one? You want me to do this all at the same time or what?
Let's get this done.
Get this one done? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do it
We'll
tomorrow.
have 2 pieces,
Yeah.
and we can see if there's some adjustment that needs to be done.
Okay. All right.
Do not rush. garage.
Okay.
Easy done. That's it.
Yeah, where did you find that? I know I've seen that Panagraph article from 1977 with you making the crepes, but why did you just come across that today?
You know, I was searching for somebody who lived in Bloomington,
Yeah.
and that thing popped up.
Really?
Had no relationship.
Yeah.
Looked for it. So when it popped up, I thought, oh, I just pass it on. I don't know why it popped up. I have no idea.
Right.
But I thought it was interesting that it would pop up. Now,
Yes.
Ian wants, the article.
Yeah, I think I have that, or I've seen that.
I told him to ask the Panagraph. Either when he's there or right now email him.
Well, I wonder if the library has microfilm or microfiche, they used to call it, that you can look back on that.
Yeah. I don't know whether those days are still around. I don't know whether microfilm is still being used.
Yeah, I'd have to call the library. I remember I used to do that. All right.
But they may have it. It was fun to read again.
Yeah.
But I don't know why it came up. That was interesting.
What, you have another treatment tomorrow or next Thursday?
Next Thursday.
I mean, it does look like you're losing your hair. It's thinning for sure. I mean, have you noticed that or not?
What I did was to shave my head.
Wait, okay, because it looks all right. You did.
Well, here's what happened. I cut my own hair.
Yeah.
About that, but I forgot to put the tip on.
Yeah. All right.
When I shaved.
Yeah.
I was shaving just with the machine,
Right.
not
Right. Okay. All right.
Screwed it up. So now I had some things taken off my head.
Yeah.
So I decided that I'll just let it grow back. So I put the tip on.
Right.
Did the rest of it. It's growing back.
Okay.
But I don't have. When it gets back to a place I can comb it, it'll look a lot better. But I haven't lost any hair.
What the doctor say that?
Did you check the outside doors to make sure they're locked?
I will check the doors. Mom, try to relax.
Have you checked them all?
Yes, if
Thank
we.
you.
Every single night.
You check the garage outside door?
Can you hear her?
The garage
Yeah.
outside door?
Yeah, all the doors are locked, Mom. Okay. All right. But all right, but the doctor said that these spots, like the spot on your lung, is not spreading and it's not getting bigger, but is it getting smaller, or do they just say everything in the spot under your arm or in your leg?
Well, when they do the PET scan, there's cancer cells get very bright. So they use the term after a PET scan of the lights being dimmer. So wherever I have cancer, the lights are dimmer. So that means that the cancer is not increasing. In several cases, the light is getting dimmer, so it is stabilized or getting smaller.
And how long do you have to do this chemo for? It's just ongoing and until further notice, or what?
Yeah, rest of my life.
That's what they said. Every 2 weeks for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right. That could be a long time.
I hope so.
All right. All right. Just the exact same amount of medication, or do they vary the medication, and they're always adjusting that stuff?
I don't. That's a good question. I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right, but they're just all right. Okay.
So,
Is that what Bernie expected too? Did Bernie expect you to do this for the rest of your life now?
well, and see they want the cancer to disappear.
Yeah, but it's not getting smaller. It's just not spreading. You said.
No, some of them are getting smaller.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
The one under my arm. See, I have use of my The one under my arm is getting smaller.
Yeah.
My lung, the one on my lungs are stabilized.
Yeah.
The cancer that's in my bone in my leg is getting a little smaller. But you see, when they say getting smaller,
it's
they're
teeny.
talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah. Microscopic.
microscopic.
Yeah.
Thinner than a hair.
Yeah. Okay.
So these treatments,
They seem to be helping, they said.
they're helping a great deal.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
Hey, I've been taking treatment since
Yeah, when'd you start?
last March.
Really? It's been all right. It's been almost a year since you started
Almost
this.
a year.
Really? Okay. All right.
But I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
And now what they're going to do some looking at like my spleen,
Yeah.
liver, because chemo affects other organs. So I'm not in an emergency mode to have that done, but within the next couple of weeks, they'll do what they call a GI of these other things.
Well, they might want to have surgery to remove some things, or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
they may.
Okay. All right.
So surgery today is just going in with this thing and clipping.
Yeah. All right.
No, it's not opening you up. So whenever I go in, she says, how are you feeling? I feel great. So I don't get headaches. I'm not nauseous. My bowels are working just like they did before. I drink a lot of liquids. I eat well. I stay away from sugar. And, I cheat once in a while. And I stay away from fatty. So when we do like chicken in a crock pot, we take it out and we drain it. I don't use that greasy stuff at the bottom. So we do everything we can to cut the grease, cut the sugar, and in the meantime, I lead a very normal life.
Right.
I just sleep. When I feel overcome, I take a nap.
Do you talk to Bern every day still, or Nate, or how have you talked to
No,
this?
I talk to Bern. Sometimes the three of us will Skype
Yeah.
weekends.
Right. Okay. All right.
But Bern has control of my diabetes.
Right. Okay.
And I prick my finger every day.
Yeah.
Then I send Bern the reading.
Yeah.
He's very happy with it.
Good.
And then I go down to the VA